Hey there, food family. It's your Oklahoma food dude. And today it's all about vegetarian cooking. And we're going to cook one specific meal that Mrs. Food Dude just loves. And it is green jackfruit. And you go, green jackfruit, Brad, what's going on with you? But listen, jackfruit is sort of a bland, almost a no-taste fruit. And that's a great thing because then we can add the flavors that we want to add to it and it be plant-based and it be really good for you. So today I'm going to make a pulled pork kind of jackfruit where we take and season it both for barbecue pulled pork and for taco season pulled pork. It's a multi-process step. We're going to show you how to do that today. So today we're covering jackfruit, and jackfruit, because of Mrs. Food Dude, we use jackfruit as a meat substitute all of the time. And the reason that we do that is because of the way that jackfruit is cut. See the fibers of the fruit as they sort of separate here? They look like fibers of chicken or beef. I've even made Sunday pot roast. And it looks real. Very few people can find it. But the important piece is how you cut it. So it's very important to cut that towards the center. This is the outer part of the jackfruit. This is the inner part where the seeds are at. You can see a seed here that's been sliced in two. So we want to keep these strands as intact as possible so they're long. And they continue that look of meat. So we're going to always cut into the center. We can cut it down this way, but we always want that to show up so we see those strands as we're cooking them. So we're going to cut up 6 cans of jackfruit. We're going to also at the same time cut onions. We're going to cut them in these rings like this, and we'll pull these apart and cook them and saute them in the pan with the jackfruit. Just about 1/8-inch slices, so they sort of come apart, but that adds to the flavor of the jackfruit. It also bulks up the jackfruit and gives it a great flavor. And we're gonna season today, we're gonna season to make it look like and taste like barbecue pulled pork. We're also going to do a taco pulled pork, so it's got taco seasoning. And you'll see it come together here in just a minute. We've cut up the jackfruit and the onions, and now what we're gonna do is saute all of this and add some of the seasonings as we saute it. And then once it's sauteed down fairly well, we're gonna take and put them on cookie sheets and dry them down so they've got that texture of pulled pork, pulled chicken, pulled meat. So we're just going to simply put 3 or 4 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. We're going to try to separate those onions as they go in, just so they're rings and separate. So this batch we're going to do as barbecue pulled pork. So we're going to start the process of seasoning. There's tons of salt, sodium in these rubs. We're going to liberally shake it on here. Let that seasoning start attacking it. And again, we're going to use head country this time. We're going to add just a little bit of soy sauce. Give it some umami kind of flavorings, kind of pork, beef kind of flavor to help push that up. Just a few dashes of it. One of the things that I like to do, we're going to wait until the jackfruit is pretty tender, starting to fall apart. Some of it's a little bit tougher than others, but we've added a little bit of water to the skillet. But we want this browning, we want the drying out to occur. What I do is I take a regular old potato masher and just mash the fruit and separate and get those strands to show in. See? so it looks more like a piece of pulled pork. I just mash these up a little bit. I found that helps get them to separate. It makes it a little bit more realistic looking. See the strands? Pulled pork. So we're going to take the tray, now that we've mashed it up. You're seeing these little brown caramelized bits, onto a cookie sheet and spread them out. As you can see, it already starts looking a little bit like pulled pork. And this time we're going to add a little bit more of our seasoning. We're going to put this into a 400-degree oven, let it dry out for about 5 to 10 minutes. Sort of will depend on the moisture content of what's left in the strands. We'll pull it out once in between to check on it, maybe add a little bit more seasoning. Hey, it's been taco and pulled pork today. Join us next time when we bring you more of that Oklahoma soul.